It's like a shape. Do you have a heater placement? I like that.
Yes.
Yeah, because it comes with a little clip with it.
Or you could run it back. I guess technically they do that.
I say, I like this stand straight up. What is it? That would be something. I will, yeah.
Where's Rando?
On lane.
All right, guys, you're live.
We are live. Okay. How you doing?
Right? We're with missing number 4, but that's all right. You guys are good over there? Everything's visible?
So start disassembling the hitch, all that, take off.
Okay. Do we want to do a quick introduction, maybe? For anybody that is out there? There's probably nobody out there quite that.
Yeah, just in case. Yeah, this is this year's project, 1930 Model A. We have to find everything that you basically don't see here.
Yeah, body and all the
Exactly.
bits and bobs.
We do have this piece, the engine, this year, so we won't be running around looking for that. However, the small caveat to that is we don't know if it runs. It does turn over.
Which is easy to see because all the pistons are right there where you.
Well, yeah, because it's not on it. It's we're thinking about like a glass acrylic top.
That would be cool.
Nice. A lot of people make the coffee table after.
Yeah, we'll do it. And I'm not sure. I'm assuming we can see all the way up here. This is the Henry Ford optional tow package for Model A's.
For when you wanted to use this as a boat trip.
Yep. And if anyone's wondering how we got it here, we got it here with the original Hershey build, street build from last year. The 46 Ford is running fantastic.
Yeah.
Pulls like a dream. Who would have guessed? A pickup truck that actually pulls something decently. Of course, we got all of about 90 pounds here, but so I think Brett, one of our challenges is first we got to find Randy. I'm not sure where Randy got off to right away here this morning.
I'm sure Randy's bringing the body back.
But I know he's looking for parts. So we get a little bit different in our build group. It's the 4 of us now, and we got a complete new person here, coming out of the boat world, weighing 120 pounds,
Soaking wet.
with his shoes on.
We're so far underwater, we had to bring in a boat guy. There it is.
Excellent. And then, by the way, there is a beautiful. Well, you saw it. There is a beautiful wooden boat over there for sale.
Yes,
It
I
would
saw
look
that coming in.
wonderful being pulled by the truck. By the truck on the way home.
It
So
is really tempting.
call Carla. Talk to Carla. See what's in her budget for a
It's
boat
true.
for the group to work on.
Yeah, Hagerty boat project.
We were discussing earlier, our first somewhat challenging part is flat out determining what we want. Oh, I'm spent now, players. That was all I had.
That's it. We're done.
All right, we're live again.
All right, it's back.
It's back.
The live stream's back.
It's rolling.
Yeah.
Do we need to talk about the throttle?
Hey, is our 2 comrades at home on yet?
Yeah, they are.
Mr. Lewis.
Well, Justin is. I don't know about Mr. Lewis.
Mr. Lawrence. All right, well, regardless, Justin, Matt, wish you were here. But we're going to have fun without you anyway. Watch at home. And keep it moving well there, too. So, what, if anybody needs this for their restoration project?
Yeah, this is a GM part number on it and everything. This is NOS stuff for Pontiac 69 to 70 station wagon. And we're about to put it on the Model A project.
I think ready to go.
Someone needs this.
Yeah.
Stop us before we hack.
Right. Yeah. So we've identified some other stuff when we're out running around. I spotted some headlights that I thought might be really good. We're going to go check those out. We've already got a
Light bar.
light bar that I think it'll go on. We've identified a lot of different bodies and fenders that may be options, but we don't know. We're going to give them partial
I was really disappointed. I found a partial wood depot body, but it's missing some stuff. I don't know. Maybe if we went, might be worth checking out to see. It doesn't have a roof, but it's got all the wood sides.
Frankly, I'm not interested in a roof of any kind.
Right?
As the clouds roll in already.
I'm secretly trying to make the boat influence happen. Like varnished wood, yes, yes please.
We could take this over with us and look at the lights, and even make sure they mate, which is easy.
Yep.
And again, got a guy that's got a lot of glass, but we don't know what body to get to know if that helps. I think we had to look at the body first and kind of eyeball that, because I think there were a couple over here that can really affect the direction of the whole thing.
Yep.
So maybe we should go off and do that.
I think we'll even be posting some pictures and possibly even having people give input on it too.
Yeah, yeah. I think Randy's going to come back over here in a little bit.
I'm going to stay over here then and start. Well, we got to pull the axle out to put the motor in and get all that stuff situated around.
Okay.
So, if you want to go do the headlights,
Yeah.
look at the bodies.
I think
closer.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Tape measure.
Because they're nice and close.
Well, I guess you know what I want to verify is if
Tape measure in the truck.
if it's got the if it's got a gas tank in it or not, because that's a question.
Right.
Because body, we identified a gas tank that might work. Headlights we can use on anything. That doesn't matter. So we're gonna need headlights. And
We
we're
need
gonna
to
get
modify that Marta.
some cash. I need to get some cash.
Okay.
Claire's got cash.
All right.
Get
Do
cash.
you want to take a measurement across here to here? Just have. I mean, they're all going to fit, but we can at least verify that it's not spread. The body's not spread from the back one. Right? No. Here.
Yeah.
It's
So
the
32
forward most.
and a half on that one.
And the very back corners. They go to the other mounts.
I got a wonky issue with that. I'm just switching back to
32 and a half and 43.
It's doing this weird thing.
Mark that.
You know what? I saw.
Weird.
So the guy wanted 75 pair of headlights.
Really? That's good.
Yeah. I saw another one that was 50 and everything. So we get 43.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Measure twice, cut, hopefully not. Go over all of it. Yeah. There you go. Alright. Look at this. I got a tape measure on my belt. I'm a man. Let's go.
Looks like you're going to go do some carpet.
That's right, exactly.
Where's my bandsaw?
Tim the tool-man tailor.
So this is the way the pros do it too. They just sort of, they hook it on there, then they just sort of back away. Like this.
No, they don't.
They don't? You're sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I'd like for the pros.
You lock it in? Huh? Then you can.
You could. Why don't we send that into Bob Vila and see if that's a good connection?
Go.
I think I know the answer already.
All right. Right, you're going with me?
I can go, or do you want me
Or
to
do you
see
need him for this?
I need some help.
All right.
All right, well then I'm going to do this. I'll get some cash.
All right.
So,
let the disassembly begin.
Yeah, let's get the hitch off. Get the hitch off, and then we'll move to the back. Pull the axle out.
Yep.
Pull the transmission out.
Transmission out again.
We'll leave the housing in. And then at that point, hopefully these guys will be back around and we can come get the motor and get it set in. We do need to move the truck, or should, set it back in here.
there's a spot it's supposed to live in.
Right in that square, but I don't know that we need to have it roped off. I think we should have it available so they can.
Absolutely.
Well, we could just do this. Maybe do this for today,
Hey, Brad.
right?
Do we want to switch channels on this one? Go to the GoPro.
No, it shouldn't be a channel. It should be whatever the settings are on this. Showing channel and select. I don't know what that.
Okay, I'll be back.
No. I thought you guys bought that part crazy. I don't. Oh, on the 4-door. Did you? Yeah, with the hood, with the fenders, with running boards, with the doors, with the lights and everything. It's all apart. Pieces and boxes. Okay. So like sides are apart type of deal, or is it a body? Mine's one piece. Okay. See if I can. Here, let me show it. Let me show it to you. Windshields there. Sedan, body only, 30. Four all-steel doors, front fenders, nice rears. Seats, too? Yeah, we got bomber seats in it. But, I really didn't
Right
make
now,
that.
I'm just taking
We had a bunch of shit inside.
trailer assembly off. Not too excited yet. David decided that rather than keep the front axle,
Look at it.
it might be easier to just turn the whole thing basically a trailer. Drive it like you would like a boat trailer or what have you, just a rear axle on it. So this came from Harbor Freight Tools parts store. He welded up these adapter bars basically so that we could attach it on, have two solid mounting points, and then the front would just act like a normal trailer tongue. So that came all the way 700 miles from Michigan, all the way out here to Hershey, parked behind, or dragged behind the Swap to Street truck.
Did you guys get that headlight bar too?
Yes.
Yeah, headlight bar is over here.
Yeah.
Actually, Brad has it.
Yeah, they were,
Oh, that's right.
I found 3 of them over there for $10 a piece. So.
Oh, did you? Good. I need one. But yeah, we need yours.
They have it early. They have it.
I'm gonna bend one. I'm gonna bend one up. Headlights. Nice. Yeah, these are good. Oh.
Hey!
Yeah, check them out. So, and they fit. They fit.
Oh,
perfect.
cool.
They fit.
Excellent.
Yeah. So.
And this is just the look we're going for.
I think it is. So obviously the wires are pretty shot, so we'll have to rewire it. But it's, I think they'll work. I really do. Yeah, it is. Yep, I think that'll work just fine too. Yeah, and
I like it. I dig it.
he came down $15. Nice.
So what kind of headlights are they?
He didn't know.
They're cool. They're good.
They fit like if you turn that upside down the way it's supposed to go, they fit in that light bar perfectly. Yeah. So they're who knows what, but we just need to put a new tail on and stuff. But I don't like it. Give me the deeds, Brad. Yeah. So we got we were looking for headlights, and I think when you look at the face of a car, its shiny eyeballs are what really grab you. So. These are patinaed nicely, and we checked on the bar that we had already, and these actually will mount directly to it. Now, they're not exactly bolt-in, so we'll still have to wire them and redo all of that, but, I'm confident that we can make that happen.
Which, given we don't have a body.
Right. Talk about cart before the horse.
Right. And those headlights are whatever.
So I would weld these directly to the frame now. That would lock it in on.
Put them right on the frame horn, on the sides.
Yeah, and the guy, he showed me all the glass that he has. So if we do end up with a sedan deal, he's got glass.
Well, I tell you what, Randy's got a pretty interesting deal here, which is not a lot, Randy. What Randy found is a 4-door sedan.
Yeah.
That is ridiculously complete.
Complete?
Doors, windshield,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It actually has headlights in that, I think, as well, maybe. Or for that matter, may not have them. We can deal it out.
So it's on eBay or it's actually here?
You touched the part. You touched everything over here.
Oh, it's still in a trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. This is over here early, folks.
You see how there's a pair of it looks like there might be a pair of bomber seats. So we could utilize the bomber seats, negotiate back and forth, of course, for the pieces we don't need.
Wait, did that have headlights on?
It's on the list, I thought.
Yeah.
But regardless,
Well, we need taillights too. We'll just point these beams back.
Put some red tape.
Those will be the biggest brake lights the world's ever seen.
so
Okay, let's go look
so
at it.
let's yeah, let's look at that. I think we need to look at the bodies are up here. Let's put it out there for open discussion.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And would you grab a full picture of that roadster body when we were looking at it?
No, because it was well.
Yeah. I know it was pretty tough.
Yeah. So like it had been submersed in salt water at its bottom 4 inches
Yeah.
for a long time.
Right. But I think you were getting.
Kind of like that. Kind of like that Bugatti.
But you might actually be getting. You might be getting the salt truck with it based on what they were asking for.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's the hard part too. We're trying to negotiate for parts, and when you're on day one, people are feeling pretty optimistic about their prices.
No, very little.
It's not even raining. That's usually your big mover.
All right. So.
Oh, this didn't have the spring on it.
That's all they have. So. What's a throttle return spring? Would that require? Just a one return spring to bring it back. Yeah.
That's enough under the spring. That's enough of a tension. That's enough of a tension spring won't work.
Right.
It'll be fun.
It's gonna happen all day.
I know it.
Could you show that on your phone that you were just talking about? They want to see it. Actually, send. Who can we send that picture to?
I don't know how to send it now that I've already.
Oh, okay.
Can I resend it to somebody when I already sent it
He
to
said
you?
just hold it up and show it to the camera. Yes.
That'll work.
All right.
You really can't see.
Just swiping right and left. There we go. Randy, did you see the exhaust that we got?
No.
We got,
Here's this.
okay. Can do.
We're trying to do good right now.
Right.
Gotta see.
Do you want that
Excellent.
too?
Yes.
Ourselves.
It's right. It's a receipt.
Wow, right.
Yeah. Thought it had some good bends and a little resonator there. $5. Might be able to.
Then switch to one of the wide angles. Switch to one of the wide angles.
There is actually one.
Let's just find
Manifold. The manifold's in here. Let's see the manifold. Yeah.
Yeah, it was on that description. You said, oh, you know. Did Randy and Brad take off? They probably should be weird.
Can you hold that for hold that to the camera? Say this is the model report are you looking at?
High or low?
I'm working on it. So this is the Model A 4-door we found so far. I got a couple more here. So.
Oh,
600 weight.
really?
Yeah. It's like rolling through height.
This appears to either be a back half or front half sedan. Can you see it? Can you see this? You see it all right? This is either a pickup truck without a back on the cab, or it's a sedan that's been cut in half.
Yeah, it is.
But it looks pretty solid. Kyle's located that out on the field.
Fine. So we already have.
We might.
Okay.
Alright. I will confirm that it is a pickup truck.
Back it up a little bit.
Alright, how's that? So that's the back side of the pickup truck. It is not a back half sedan.
And you commented on your photo.
Who did?
Your wife did.
Oh.
It just popped up as a notification.
Nice. She's tiny on the spot. Okay.
How's it going?
Excellent.
You got anything else to say?
Thanks. We're loving
Alright.
Oh, okay. Use that.
Yep. We got it. Parts,
Beautiful. Okay. Cool.
We can check him out.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. Brad, that whiteboard. Yeah. We need to get that out.
Where do you think we should put that in?
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Right in the back of the truck, and then the other one.
Alright. We're at a point where we can basically take the rear axle off, set it on next time. Okay. Pull that apart. Right? You got it so far yet?
wants what?
Who wants the answer? CY4, space 1. Big trailer unloaded. He has enough Model A parts to build a whole car.
CY. Hold on.
CYA. CY4. Space 1. You gotta, it's in the north lot. But,
Thank you.
hey, you guys take care of me. I'm gonna return the favor. Oh, wait a minute. Once a year I can give you guys some favor. Anyway, you got everything. Fenders, doors, carburetors, engines.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Space number?
I did.
Alright, cool. Wrote it down too.
Huh? Think so? So we won't get into the rest. So we just might as well grab it. I also have a 1 foot break.
Yeah.
If you guys need it.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, so this is the whiteboard we're going to be putting requests for parts on, and people can come by and tell us what they have, and we'll cross things off as we find them. But it's funny because a lot of this was stuff that we'd written on it from last year. So we were obviously very concerned about finding, vintage dash components and glass and pipe thread, zerks, so all kinds of stuff. So we're going to wipe this clean and start fresh this year. There might be a couple things on that list we still need to find for the truck. One project at a time. Don't complete the discount.
Ben's got a bunch of bags, didn't it?
I got one if you need it.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Dry erase. The lines around any of these four are dry erase.
Or cylinder model engine.
ran it off. That's good. How you doing, sir?
Take the U-bolt switch from the racks.
I love all the. That was accosted a few different times driving the truck around. It's like, hey, that's the one for Wall Street.
Now can bring another one to life.
That one was.
Got it?
Oh, I knew.
So we could use your
Yeah.
NOS exhaust
Oh yeah, of
system as a-
course.
Put another bend.
That was going to be the magnet for those.
Kinda gotta be, right?
Now, if we were careful, we probably could almost dump it all out as one unit and put it back in.
Yeah. True.
Careful.
This is true. I know. Yeah, we do. Magnetic trays would be beautiful right now.
That wouldn't work.
Yeah. These tool guys got them. Buy a dozen of them. Problem is, in my house at least, all they do is collect bolts for the rest of their life. You use them one time for one project, it's like, I got extra bolts here. Let's.
So this is just for the mechanical brakes on the sides, right?
So, yeah.
So that's not.
Yeah. No, the e-brake's the one that has the hose clamper on it to hold it from falling inward.
Yep.
So we don't. I didn't see an engine hoist over there. So we're just.
You're looking at 4 engine hoists.
Yeah. Just get the lay of the land.
If Brett and I can take it out, I'm sure the 3 of you guys can put it back in. I mean, let's be honest here.
Someone is taking a more supervisory role.
Be careful of just sitting on that, though, because I'm on bolted here.
Oh, that's good.
I'm still well under.
It's just a bolt.
Is it just the bolt under? Sweet. This side's ready to hoof out.
Two bangs.
Hey, Ben.
I didn't drop it in the
See,
oil.
that's why I've
though.
been laying them down.
You guys can drop that right now.
Yeah, pretty. Yeah. As soon as it's on bolted there, we can
Yeah.
glide it out.
What's that?
Right now we're getting the rear axle out. The way this is set up is, in order for the motor to come in and put the flex or the flywheel on, it comes in from this side of the bell housing. So the transmission, ultimately what we're doing is we're getting the transmission out of the way.
The middle of it.
But to get the transmission out of the way, because we have a torque tube, the whole axle assembly's just got to go right out the back. So we'll just take and wheel it back and set it on jack stands, and then we can, once we're back in here, we'll wheel it back in and put it all back together. But that's why we're taking the axle out. I wasn't comfortable with just dragging it down the road with 4 U-bolts holding it in spot. Bring that other one right in. Man, James, that squeeze almost like a hot car. Likewise.
we only really need to move this back about 2 or 3 feet, right? We need something to set it on.
Well, no, just the nose of it, right? But
Yeah,
they should, so it doesn't drain.
Yeah, because it's going to dump that forward. We got tires.
Brad can slide that envelope. We don't have another jet, so
You know what?
roll out and stay.
Pull the axle on stage.
We're not. Why really overthink it? Nope.
Because we don't. They should be sealed so it doesn't run out.
Sealed,
fast.
yeah.
Sounds good. Are we ready?
I think so. He's going to lift it up. We're going to slide this underneath. But he's got to lift it up at least that much to get it out of there. White paint right there. Protected it. Just set it on this. Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be terribly heavy. Load it on that. That might work. Other than I think those are percent. What?
I'm gonna find out how strong
It was loose. Is it?
those are part of the
shop. Really? I think so. But I could be wrong.
Slide that under.
Chair?
We need to go much higher, right?
Yep.
Buddy?
Is this one that got put together last year?
Ready?
This one that lady helped put it together?
Yeah, this is it.
That her over there? Put it together?
Oh.
It did. It's some lady. Yeah.
Water. This way. Sit on this.
You know what?
You can use this end. This is okay. Just sit over there.
Okay, Mick is going to stop and grab dry erase markers. He wants to know if lunch was taken care of. Probably not.
Yeah, that's probably
Right. It's a good thing. Good. It's wanting to go back. It's good.
Do you want anything in front of it? So it doesn't...
You want to set it down? Let's
Just with the wind and people walking around, I just yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, perfect. Good. Okay.
Perfect. No big deal. So, trains out.
Yeah, pull the training out.
Set it on this way so we can pull it out and not hold it. Walk it out. Yeah. We just not hook it here. Leave the pump, no housing.
You're gonna find out.
Full ratchet straight down there.
It might
Leave the
may or
top.
may not be
What size is that?
So, you're probably going to get this out of our way. somebody do this, but we're on either side of it, so it doesn't fall over. Just swing it up the middle. We got to do that last bolt and push this up.
Which way do you want to go with this?
Just go.
You gotta take the bottom off.
Set it on the last one. Yeah, we can set it down there. Down more. There we go.
Oh, 7/16 in this.
We asked if there's
What?
an order, or will there be an order called in, or just want
Yeah, it was probably sitting back
the
here.
order when we get there?
We're not sure.
What?
Oh, probably one more for the ball shell.
Put them on top of them.
Do we want to make a guess for that, or you just guess material?
Shipping more of this.
Do it. Up here. Okay. I think these guys
That's welded. Is that what you're looking at?
No, I was looking for. I would just smash the shit out of it. Can't just.
You'd have the front model somewhere.
Transmission and
Okay. So, our progress so far is to make it less complete.
Yeah. Isn't it great?
Yeah.
Look how good we've done.
We're gonna melt this down, and we're gonna recap. We're gonna put it all back
Let's think
together.
about this too, just like you would if your house burnt down. You always leave one wall standing, so you're not going to take the transmission bell housing out. Right? That's the way it works.
Should be holding the whole thing together.
It sure is.
There's our market. There's the frame number. So how does that relate to a VIN on a Model A? Yeah? Depending on who you talk to.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure will catch flag for which direction we talk about it. We're ready to be corrected.
Yep. So you can register the motor. In theory, coming from Henry Ford, the motor number would match the frame number.
right.
Given the longevity of the motors, titles appear to have the VIN number off the motor, right? But when you take the body off and you find out the VIN number doesn't match the motor, the frame number doesn't match the motor number anymore,
Yeah.
guess what? Then there's a, oh my God, what's
Yeah.
what's different? It doesn't matter. So your title can be relative to, quote unquote, the engine and the frame.
Yeah.
So 6 one, half the other, either one's illegal, issue.
Yeah.
We're not
The
saying one is
difficulty
better.
relative to the frame number is you can't see it with the body.
Yeah, sure.
So from an inspection standpoint, it makes things a little more difficult.
What are we trying to build this year?
30 Model A.
That'd be cool.
You put that one last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching it.
Yeah, that's great.
That's why I was wondering what you were trying this year.
Yeah. We put thousands of miles on that truck this year. It's been literally all over the country, coast to coast.
It's been across country at least twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I donated a inspiration piece last year. A little toy truck.
I remember that.
It's,
That's
it's sitting in the office.
That's on Matt. So Matt,
It's on Matt's office.
it's absolutely back there.
Yeah. I said it looks almost the same. I go, I gotta give you this.
Yep. I remember.
So maybe I'll have to give you a 30 Model A this year.
Yeah. But check back right now. We're still not sure if it's gonna be a 4-door or a 2-door or.
I got them all. It's not back yet.
Oh, good.
I got you. Yeah,
I got them all.
Yeah, we're not sure what it's going to be.
So I'm gonna have to stop by tomorrow and see how you're doing.
Yeah.
Give you a little inspiration. There you go.
Thank you.
What it
Yeah.
should look like.
Yeah, I appreciate it very much.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, see ya.
Thank you.
Trying to make this easier on Nick. Okay. What kind of sandwich do you like?
Big John.
Bradley.
Nice job.
What
What do you like there, Brad?
What's sandwich from Jimmy John's?
I don't care.
Roast beef and Swiss
Roast beef?
on a ciabatta.
Ciabatta? You're gonna get one of it. You're gonna get roast beef and Swiss on something. I want you to.
Lightly toasted.
What's up?
You know that you can do it all online on their app.
But he wants an idea of what to do.
Yeah, sure.
You can use my phone though.
Yeah, hold on, I gotta
Yeah,
pull it back forward.
And that's the obviously the release part. Throw there.
That trailer? It's 48 feet. Now our next mission.
Hey, Rain, do you have any idea where I might be able to
parts on here?
So far so good. We picked up some little pieces, like headlights, a piece to use for exhaust, some front brake. We got woven
Hey, you give me a first
in the front end. And we're like, we had semi-metallic and clear, but like we had some semi-metallic ones. So we bought a set of them, and then so we're trying to work out.
Oh, that goes on my head?
Yeah.
I won't give you a great
Hashtag science.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
So you're gonna drive this back to Michigan? Yeah. Take all the old US highways?
Yeah, we will. We'll take all the.
Yeah, so we're going to point it down.
We brought the. We did.
Way down.
Is that comfortable? The turnpike. Yeah. And actually, we had the tow bar set up on this. So just
Yeah, so go look at the GoPro.
it went fine. We were in 60, which
Is it working?
it's good.
Can you see me picking this up?
I'm going to switch to it.
Huh?
Brad, just gotta hit camera. There's a few times where some people want it.
Alright.
67.
Yeah. We've got some serious technology going on here this year. And I think the most important part of all this is it's completely natural. Like, I don't even know I'm wearing this 9 pounds of camera gear in my head. Can I get like one of those spongy, maybe a Hans device or something like that to sort of whip that?
It looks to
So is it working?
No, we're going to cut to it right now.
All right, cut to
Ready?
it. Cut to it right now.
When do we switch on the mind control?
Brad,
Okay.
Do you have like something you need to confess? Were you bad? You're just missing a tinfoil hat.
They said, "Do you want to be the guinea pig?" And I said,
Of course.
"Yes." So now we have this. We're seeing how this works. So
Good deal.
So when we're in and we're working, you can see. See, this is good. See. So here's what we just did. Now you can
So remember not to wave your hand back and forth. You make people.
This
dizzy.
is our engine. Okay. Obviously, it's missing a few key pieces, like which makes the compression happiness happen. We just put the front motor mount on it. Thank you. Is this a 3D? Am I scaring anybody if I do this?
Verified.
But anyway, this is what obviously there's no oil in it. We don't actually know if it runs, but this is the engine that's going to go in from our professional stand here. It's going to go in. It'll be mated to the transmission that's here. Brett is working on. Hi, Brett.
Yeah. Well, hey there.
How you doing? What you doing there? You're sanding splines, are you?
I'm not saying in this one.
If I get all the way there, I can see. See, I remember last year. Totally gone. We had to fly with the same to get it to go. Good.
I was just getting a little hung up, so.
Keep looking down there. So you're sanding in a crosshatch pattern today? Are you? Like 25s maybe or 60s, right? I like 25s. Yeah, that's half of it. We had to roll this completely out, obviously. It's fun to look at, isn't it? This is great. My neck doesn't hurt at all.
It's excellent. Looks to me more like your ears are gonna hurt.
We can always make it heavier.
Really? Would it be more stable if there were sandbags piled on top of it?
At the end of the day, you'll be like,
No problem.
Ivan.
Okay. So I'll just very naturally. So you said on the exhaust, there's a special clamp that we need.
I have the clamp, and we need to play it. Those exhaust things should be, all assemblies should be red like that.
Yeah, I keep hearing from everybody that if you can't build them on the Hershey, then there's something wrong. So I'm hoping that
Not sure yet. We don't have a body.
Well, I figured this out.
Exactly. Got any thoughts?
I haven't seen any.
No?
Is that what you see? Looking for a body? Yeah, we're looking for a body.
Anything will fit, they're all the same.
I mean, all the same person. Well, not eight.
Alright. Anything? Soon will be our wish list as soon as we come up with a dry erase marker. I was going to use a Sharpie, but then it's really tough to move on to the next stage of things.
The permanent memory.
Alright, so we can take a little look if we want to about what we have.
You gotta talk louder. The microphone on that that's the microphone.
That's the mic?
So talk like you're talking to like people out here.
Okay. Alright, so we can get a closer look at these really cool headlights that we found. Depressed beam headlamp. They look like they'll fit our Model A, but they're not from a Model A. As far as we know. Maybe they are.
Starting to sprint a little bit, Jordan. You'll move that.
A little bit of rain happening already. Oh, you said it wasn't going to rain.
Forecasted, not even a chance. No green on the radar.
And it looks like, perfect, that we have our linings for the brakes, so that's great. I think we're a little concerned about that.
Well, we have line brakes up there as well. Those were part of the purchase. It was
okay.
Here, buy these, but you get these as well. And they just go away.
So these would have to be
Riveted.
Yeah. Alright, so we just want to find the whole shoe and put all the possible.
Which we have.
Which is what you're hoping. Yeah, that's brand new.
We got shoes and actually they already came in first. This is only for the
We were trying to avoid you to see.
Yeah, we certainly don't want to use more than that, one on one side. I guess we could do a hybrid. One on one side and one on the middle, but not side to side. Like a split.
Bootleg turns, at least by stopping on the brakes then.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. What? Here at Hershey. There's our 46. So what do you guys do? Coming back and forth and out of this? Right? Okay. So I'm going to wear this while we're doing the motor.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. And I don't look dorky at all.
Well, the thing is while the camera's on there, they can't see you.
Yeah.
Thing. I'm almost thinking the thicker one goes on the top, the thinner one goes on the bottom.
You can see it, because look, you see how it's got that, like you were saying about the
I'm on the
you
line.
can see a marker
right now.
that fits. And that goes in between. So the thing that goes in that.
This is all I got. Skinny washer. Hey! Stuff it up. And we can set it down lower so we can set as well. There's 4 of us lifting it.
Right, but I'm thinking you're going to
gonna do this myself.
Okay.
And not lean over.
Right.
So two bring it in.
It almost thinks one person like right here.
Yeah, and then somebody here and here. The tricky part will be
somebody bolt it up. Yeah.
the tricky part will be the front. Getting that front stuff
Line
in
up.
there. And
Can we put
back
a
we have-
bar under it?
we have
a piece
bolts.
of wood?
We have
And-
bolts that are going to go right in there. So it's
Oh, I
just
think
going
we got
to.
stuff to hang on to. You know, okay.
All right. Time for the muscles. There's never on exhaust side. It's got to be. Put it out of the way.
Well, this is easy.
Well, that's rear. That's going to line up going in the back. So we have this rear handhold, we got thermostat housing, and the pulley. So three of us get on it. Yep, right there. Nope, nope. Go on in the back.
Can I get underneath this?
Yep. Yeah, see wherever you want to look. You ready?
Yep. Not bad. Not at all.
Should be able to. Very good. Probably should put the mount in the chassis first, right? Not in the motor.
Right. Yeah, I don't think those studs are going to work.
Okay, let's pull it back out again. Probably gonna have to go to the floor. Interested in that. Oh, go ahead. Hold on. Go in?
No, because I'm basically too long.
You have two pegs. Oh, okay.
To line up.
We'll try. Very good.
Yeah.
Good.
This is not
Higher. It's gotta go a long ways in that. Yeah. We're gonna take that rack off and then we gotta put the frame first. Okay.
Well, it's a.
Or did you get it
If you
off?
we had it up, if you lift it up and let me go in nose down, just to here. Hold on.
You know what? Just pick it back up. Pick it back up. Put it in the frame. Loosen it back up. You loosen it up. Let it wobble. Go ahead and loosen it back up.
This one here?
Yeah. Loosen it up.
Socket I was using is gone. So we're missing the socket that we used.
What size is it?
3/4. What size is that one?
That's 11/16.
Glad this is not working. Yeah. You got enough waddle to it now?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Then you're gonna need that the rubber and the washer to
Right here?
Yep.
So we're gonna go in.
The rubber goes down first and then the washer goes down. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2. Hold on. You guys over the back. Okay, Brad, we gotta go quick do a little hold on.
All right. We're in. There. sitting in it.
Go ahead and get it started.
What's that?
No.
Yeah, I can go back.
This will cinch
Hold
down.
on, don't get crazy up there yet, right?
Right. I'd like a little oil on two of these.
Let's see what I can for you.
And torque wrench. That's it. Good. 6 days ahead of
I was gonna say.
Right?
We were spraying ourselves with champagne when this happened.
It's always easier when two guys can pick up the motor.
Yeah. Right?
Yep.
Now, the dumb question is, was this the top one or the bottom?
This is the bottom. Because we could tell on the witness marks.
Okay, good.
So, are we good back there? Can I go ahead and tighten these up?
Yeah.
All the way tight.
Okay.
All the way?
All
the way
tight.
tight. Wow.
Both of them.
Where's the song? Tightening bolts. You guys all have songs for your particular jobs? I didn't have songs for all my jobs. That's good.
I didn't see that on my application.
It's got to come from the...
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Where, did you put the other... Yeah. You put... No, you didn't. Oh, you did. You put that in. So... Sorry, I'm going to a wire. I got some wire. Oh, that way. I was feeling that way. It's early, too. I know. This kind of...
Can you do that?
Yes. What's that?
That's right.
It looks awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Look good. Go to get a tool. Oh, that's a back.
It's so good. Perfect angle. See what he's doing, but you see his hands perfect.
Right.
Oh, that's awesome.
Flywheel housing, cylinder block bolts. Okay, and then before you put your wire on, bring that LED terminal around, check the wires.
No, those are jumperoo.
Here, I'll show you a short clip of the flash one. This is like building P looking at the park rail. That's the pavilion park rail. This fan is not running. The water is running, steadily running down, running 10. And you know, you go to Carlisle and you just
What are you working on
shake
right
your
now?
head because every year the
What are you
weather-
working on right now?
We are going to use this tool
All right, well, I can tell you everything you need
to
out there. Somebody needs to
determine the
buy it.
flatness of that. Yep.
Okay.
And then I have shims to put in up here.
Okay.
It's torque. Torque and ready to roll. It's torqueted. It is torqueted. Yay.
Won't do anything in.
So, like, who you live? Which camera's live here? You dead?
You get a meeting at work, but no, like, there's no acting.
So the camera's down? Oh, okay. Alright. So, anyway, I'll tell you guys. So we're out looking around, Brad and I. We come across this one group, they get some parts, we talked to them real quick. The guy is my next door neighbor. For all intents and purposes. He lives right next to a good friend of mine, and which is on the live stream. That's what I was going to call him up, because he's supposed to be at work, which he is at work,
But you know how that goes. I won't say which fine law enforcement agency he works for. That'll narrow it down, I suppose, too. But it was kind of funny because he's like, yeah, I live right down the street from you.
Right, I'm at the spotlight. Try to lighten them all up.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
You ready to do that, Gordon? Alright, you ready for the walk around? Here we go.
What's going on? Nice to see you. Doesn't it look like he's got
The key is to remain really natural about all this.
It's so hard.
Don't mind the brain.
We're gonna switch on mind control within about 10 minutes. Yeah, I know that's it's not.
I so badly want to take a picture of you, and that's going to be my ringer. The image that pops up of you.
You know, we thought Brad was going to be our ringer.
That listing is
Okay, so what we're gonna do?
Yep.
So you're gonna go ahead with the feeler gauge, right? And you're gonna measure between this and the bell housing.
Okay.
And we just want to go down in there just to.
Yeah.
See what we got here.
It is for people our age.
Friends with you on Facebook because it's telling Danny she needs to be friends with you on Facebook.
She is.
We are,
You
yeah.
did it on my right. Because I was trying to share photos.
Not in this application.
You want to just want to go down through and it just needs to be snug. And you want to make sure that you're not pushing that bolt away, right? Are you doing that?
It just looks like it. I don't believe that it did. I don't believe the bumblebee cost it.
So 15 then? Yeah, go back down. What we're going to do is we're going to go, so I'm going to get you here, get you there, get you there. I'm going to come to the top. Then I got some shims to put in here because we got to shim that. See the gap we got?
Yep.
We just got to make sure that.
Can I? I didn't know if you just bust live.
But the parasites are eating into his brain. He's like,
He's got brain cancer already. It probably takes 2 or 3 minutes.
the Bluetooth waves. Bluetooth waves.
Not at all. Nope. Not a one out of place.
I think that's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So now I'm going to bring it down to the
Yeah, so
bottom.
what's the...
Our ultimate goal is to try and get it as close to the same number all the way around as we can. You work on it. I know that I can make that work. Yeah, but I don't think I got a socket for it. That was 1.25 inches, wasn't it?
So, yep.
Did we put it that bin?
Yes. The bin that you had.
You want this back at all?
Jordan.
Oh, over here?
It's not the crank. Oh, really?
Box. One that had starter and generator.
We're going to swap out these wovens in the front.
And then it's over 20.
20 there.
It's actually more 25.
Okay, we're going to turn this baby over, see what it looks like.
So it's 25 here. It's 15 here.
Okay, let's come up here and check this side now. Somewhere in there.
See you guys later. Bye, guys.
Much smaller.
Yeah, that's pretty trick.
Let's go back to 15.
Time lapse going here because we are like things are in. Although we don't know now.
Yep.
We gotta do something.
15 there, alright. Touch there, didn't
It's
it?
touching there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
What?
Yeah, hold on one sec. Yeah.
Alright, so 7/16, we gotta come up with some.
So we're gonna shift the top of it.
Actually, we're gonna bring up the old section and bring it down. Oh, so we have shims, bring it back out. Basically, we're looking for 15. We're good 15 here, and then 15 here.
Yep, it's 15 here.
No, so we're looking to put 15 in the middle there.
Model A frame. We got the rear, we got front, front axle.
Yeah, I think so.
That's all we got. We're gonna buy body and everything else.
And I checked with them. They have the stuff. I think we do go down to the okay. Yeah, we can do that a whole lot easier this year. Okay. That's fine.
What are you doing?
That says you look marvelous, Brad. Marvelous.
What's that?
Brad. That says you
You
look
don't look
marvelous.
marvelous, right? Only Brad does.
That's it. You know what I mean? They're open.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Sit there and see it.
Green business. Alright.
Alright, so we put the transmission back in, we can put that back on, we need to bring the front axle out. That'll go on after, correct? So I can start maybe dragging some of that. Out. Okay. Might want to handle the axle. Pretty heavy.
Hey, Brad, what color's your GTO?
Cyclone gray. It's kind of like a bluish green gray color.
just tune in because he's been awake all night?
You just tuned in to make sure you guys aren't screwing anything up.
No promises there, Matt.
That's the fun part. That's where people want to see it. Yeah.
Where are these barn find photos from?
How you doing, sir? Good.
Where was all that stuff?
Traverse City. Whereabouts?
Well, pretty much south of Dayton.
What's that?
Some cars. Barn finds.
Barn finds by my house?
Yeah.
What was it?
I heard about it, you should know.
Yeah, somebody just doesn't take care of it.
Right. We have. Well, it's parts bent and hardware stuff. We don't need to use any component parts. Just saying.
I'm pretty sure the transmission still got run nuts on the end, doesn't it?
It might. I don't remember. I think I changed the one. I think I changed that one because it. I had to hold the tranny on.
Switch the GoPro.
Some pipe. Oh, nice.
Also got you a set of headlights.
Oh, we got a set.
Sweet. We have choices.
Hey, that's alright. Good choice. Four headlights.
Give me a rally Model A.
That's right.
Yes.
I tell you what, as bright as Model A headlights are,
Yeah.
You can't have too many.
You need, I wonder if RZ or whatever makes covers for them. Put covers on two of them.
Yeah, these are not necessarily.
You guys
she's coming. I guess she might be here.
That pan there, go back down. This one, okay, so on this side of the hub.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
So maybe Dina will be here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep. 30 Model A. Yeah, we're going to take it apart and just do it. So
now that we know how to do it. There was a ton. Where'd it go?
7/16, wrench in it.
Right on. Hey, well, keep coming by and checking on us. We're far ahead of this time already. How's it going?
I think it's going pretty well.
Good.
Wow, it's tucked over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was telling us about it. They said it was good.
Everything was good. Just needs to trim in place.
It doesn't look like we'll need shims.
Oh, really?
Yep. So we just need to tighten these guys down a little bit.
Well, he needs to shim it so it doesn't pull.
Well, we tighten it up and we won't need shims for this, right, Randy?
Nope.
You want to shim the gap though, don't you?
Nope, it's actually, when we
when you
tightened
pull
it
the
down,
ears
it
tight,
was,
it's
yeah, it was tight. Yep, it come right in right in at 15,000 when we tightened it. So.
Hey, Randy?
Yes, sir.
You know what'll work fine for them? We got those, there should be at least 2 of those exhaust bolt studs left. Unless you found bolts for it. Yeah.
I did not find bolts for it.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, just like I'm Kyle, I work at Hagerty, I'm parts finder. You have to tell me she's there, but she's still
Alright, hi, my name is Kyle. I work at Hagerty as well. I'm out here as part of the Swap the Street project, just parts running and finding some stuff. Actually just got back from a parts run, found a nice set of headlights and also our taillight bracket. These are going to be real nice pieces that look a little rough, but I think we're going to be able to make it work and get all this back together.
I don't want it to do it the original way. No attention.
Ready to go. I don't think we need to.
I don't know which part.
I guess that. I don't know if there's worse. We need breaker. Well, why don't we just keep this one locked? How you doing? What's that?
I brought you a front seat.
All right. And new bushings and everything. Nice. Very nice.
Clever. I'm a little jealous right now. I just want you to know that.
Wasn't pulling that little tool.
Yeah.
What you gonna sell for?
Oh, that's right. They sell that seat. So it's easier to take out than the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unlike some people.
Hey, Kyle, do you remember these angler pieces that
David, is it actually a debate on that body? Do we need to go investigate?
Go look at it a little closer. Randy saw it, took
Okay.
just a quick picture of it, you know, didn't inspect it.
Okay.
I'd like to have one set of eyes that maybe has seen all the bodies.
Okay.
And then say, all right, let's make a decision on a body.
If it's less rough than what's on those trailers, it's probably going to be our best bet.
I'm thinking.
Okay. Although I would like to put bullet holes in.
Go ahead.
We can bullet hole it.
Well, why don't you go with them?
Yeah,
We'll
we'll look.
at
I
it.
mean, we've seen 3 bodies while we're there. 2
Yeah.
bodies.
Right. It's not going to be hard to be the best one.
Right.
Put it that way.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in it, so I mean, they got a bunch of wood stuff in it, so we'll have to dig it out to see what the floor is.
We'll give the guy an interview.
And you know where he's at?
Yeah.
Basically, if you go out straight in a diagonal, almost
Same
to the
body that got stolen stuff.
Yeah, and it's inside the trailer. Yeah. Half out. Yeah. And then just down from him this way, there's another guy that's got just a ton of way stuff.
Okay.
Like, throttle shafts. I mean,
Cool. Did that work?
I'm sure I'm going to do this about 14 times. It's a good thing I got a gripping spool wire. Cool part is I'm fine.
did you take that up on that mount?
I did.
Did you put a cutter pin on it?
There was a box of it may need to go up a little bit more too, because I don't know if I'm exposed or. Well, it's still mushing. I just didn't have that one to press that rubber because it's cracking.
There will be.
Can you explain what you're doing? Why? What you wired up?
Well, these had safety wires in between them. Basically, they can only back out so far. Alright. So there's 4 bolts that hold the back, the motor to the bell housing. Those bolts have holes through them, and instead of using a kind of castle nut with a hole in it and you put a cotter key through it, like every other fastener on the car, this utilizes a bolt, so you have to safety wire basically the heads, at least 2 of them together, so if they do loosen up, they cannot come all the way out. So if you think about it, you're wiring them together. It's very common on aircraft and those types of things.
Race cars?
Yes, and race cars. Which, the race cars I have, I do not need well. We don't use safety wire. I use this miraculous stuff called nylon. I got chewed out one time for using. We're using lock bolts, lock washers. And I asked him, he says, are you building a race car or are you building a tractor? I have now exposed the hole. Ready. Have you not? That's tight. When in doubt, improvise some more.
Can't hurt.
I could run the 16 on a different rate. I'll probably take that back out. Whoops! Yowza. What was that? Right to the head of the bolt. Oh no. By the way, Brad, there's a new
regret hitting maybe that. But
I can tell. The other two didn't seem to mind.
Slightly less torque than that. Sure you don't want to go back to these counter pins. Like, oh. 1/4 inch bolt. Not so much torque.
Not so much.
The head slope or the bolt break off flush? What do you got? Huh? What do you got?
It's in there. The edges. This flush.
It's just the shield. It's just not going in.
Not doing that tight.
That is the slightest I think we want.
Yep.
And we have exposed, so it's out of Good? Okay. Do I walk in slow motion like this?
Some, it's like the future.
Hot egg.
Just taking a wipe around there.
David Bowie video. Alright. Let's take a normal down. We got our front mount all set. Top pins in it. Safety wires going on in the back. Right in there. Look at that thing. So, coming back up. I like it. I want to do it twice. A job worth doing twice is a job worth doing. Which I'm pretty sure it's
I like this look a little better. You? More functional. Put a slip on. Slightly better than this. Good, clean. How you doing? Good? I hear ya. 30 Model A frame. Okay. So we're out scrounging right now trying to find something to put on it. Okay. Go. Move on. Okay. There's 20 wires around here.
transmission back in. That'll go there. Then the rear end will all go back in and get bolted up. Now we've got the front axle, which will go in next.
Well, Mike, we think.
Shock mounts in there.
Mr. Nichols, how are you doing today, sir?
Good.
Rumor has you have a bunch of my labels.
I got a couple.
Like we don't need one.
Maybe by the end of the day, we'll have a true rolling chassis. We can go back to the door in this. I think it'll run. What do you think?
I gave it to a guy. I said, make sure this gets on. It should get on.
I think. Yeah, it's rotated a little bit already because these pistons are down. Yeah. Rotate. Nice. Run down. I was supposed to. Got scaling in there. And so obviously, so there's a bolt broken off in there. This where they have one of those little heaters that would have mounted up on top of that?
That would have mounted up right to the firewall. And then any air that as it comes across, that goes across.
Oh yeah,
this
you could do that.
radiator. Forced ducting.
So, and they did this also, where they had actually things you could cook with. Like those little cooking boxes they did. You would put on.
Oh,
You'd
yeah.
have to take the heater apparatus off and then put the cooking thing on.
Do we want to try that?
We could. If there's any reason we couldn't lay hot dogs all across it.
Baked potatoes.
Okay. Hey David, what's the compression on the engine?
Right now it's 0.
What's
to be now?
What's model A compression?
4.5.
I'll get about 90 to 100 out of it, I bet.
Compression ratio.
Oh, compression ratio? They 6? Yeah. I don't think they're any more than 6.
We were talking to a gentleman this morning.
6 to 1. Yeah. Right around 6 to 1.
6 to 1 was the performance.
Oh, 6 to 1's a performance head.
Yeah. So I think they're about 4.5 to 1.
4.5?
Yeah, just pass.
So 6 to 1 with a performance head, 4.5 with a stock head. If we go.
Ours, who knows?
Well, I could just start working on that head. Just get me some. Anybody got a belt sander? We can put that thing to 11 to 1 compression.
Can you make it? You can't do it then.
You can't.
No. Because as you shave that surface down.
Oh yeah.
It encroaches on the
Approaches on the valve. Remember the valve is in pockets in the head, right? So it's actually a tiny or smaller combustion chamber in the same head.
So you do want to pop it.
Or a pop-up piston.
But the Model A gurus around here say that anything beyond 6 to 1 will blow everything.
Probably pull the studs off.
Probably.
But do they know we've got this safety wire?
Yeah, hammer and anvil.
I like the way all this safety wire eventually leads to this 1 bolt that's right where this clearly was cracked and welded. So, yeah, it's good.
I think it was a steam part.
You think so?
Yeah.
I heard something chugging.
Somewhere you'll be able to find some shit. I got the.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Once it's running, if we're lucky, probably in the 30 to 40 range. Beyond that, I'm not 100% sure.
What size? How many liters? You know? Cubic inches?
I don't know off the top of my head.
My Overland is 183 cubic inches and it makes 36 or 37 horsepower. So,
do you know cubic inch on this?
Randy. 7/16 more. The back of that block. Okay.
now what we're something goes here through this.
What's that?
We have bolts that are supposed to go through here too.
We
right?
do. Yep.
We've been looking for this, right?
Now they did say they found one that had the spring on it.
Potentially. Might be.
I don't doesn't really need to attach that. Should go that way.
Yeah, that's the correct way. Yeah. Well, but the part number's on the other side.
Let's go this one. Can't go that way.
Well, when
Right
you're
now?
right, you're right.
Right on. So we need to find some 7/16 horse bolts.
So that wasn't already what we pulled out.
We did already pull them out of the bumper.
pound?
Here's 5/8.
They're around 10.
Yeah, I'd say 10 more.
Just snug the corner, right?
It's going in. Let's see if it hits the.
I don't know. I don't know if it'll bottom. You know, I don't know what you're gonna have. I mean, washers, if it's too short. Maybe? Yeah.
I think it'll be alright. It's going to here, but
Then it's well, it's got.
Yeah.
You gotta attach this too.
I think it's fine. It's got this one. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, now the question on this is, this is supposed to have this return spring. This is up here. Return spring right around it.
Oh, I think so.
I think you can do it with a tension spring. Of course. So,
Let me go look and see if the other one.
I just went through both of them and thought, well, I can take it like here. I probably could have if I did that. This one is tight for this one. So, this one ran it through here. This one it's tight back to this.
Is there a torque spec to these?
I wouldn't know why it would be any different than what these back ones were, which was 55, which is where that torque wrench is set at. Should go just pop it on there.
So do you want to put this back on here?
No. Flywheel's got to go on first. That actually goes on the outside, that ring.
Okay.
It's like one big washer.
We can get that out of the truck then.
Yeah.
Carburetor come with the motor?
I believe, yeah, we should get a carburetor.
Yeah. You and me.
Yeah.
Light load, 65 pounds.
Can I get down on all fours and you can just sort of lay it on my back so it's working in there?
Sure.
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, Brad, I got a question for you. Is it going to be a two-string hybrid?
Just say
Lighter,
yes.
sir.
Definitely. Absolutely.
Building a car. Specifically a Model A. Found any good parts out there?
I had Hagerty insurance.
Even better.
Hagerty up there.
Thank you.
That's right.
What do you have? What are you working on?
What's that?
What are you working on?
I just finished.
Yeah.
38 minutes.
Cool. Neat.
Custom clutch.
Oh, yeah?
$25. much. They're all over.
Right. Huh.
It's not like anybody's gonna pull it apart.
Let me get the heavy
Look at it.
And this is really heavy.
That's all you.
Leave the 85-pound flywheel behind.
That's yours. What's that?
Leave the 85-pound flywheel behind.
65. Yeah, they're at 65 pounds or 85 pounds. Yeah, this is crazy. Oh, that'd be the easiest way to do it. Yeah, it would be. Hold on.
He's in for a surprise, isn't he?
I got my knees ready. Those things heavy. Just gonna catch your eyeballs. All right. Color coded.
Blue.
It's not blue.
Yeah, just drop it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got it.
Go on. Clockwise.
There it is.
Off kilter. Well, he said he has 2 kids already, so it's good. Yep. Don't disagree.
We could cinch it in. His life choice.
It's gonna look
No body yet. It's yep, it's a 1930. Yep.
Here, we're done. Let's see if I can get this to be. This is a little pack.
The blue lights on the battery pack and power in the GoPro.
Yeah.
The other batteries. We gotta figure out a way to charge those batteries.
Yeah.
Something that we would
Looks right.
sending a battery. We also can charge
Yeah, work them even, work them across them. Flywheel to crank bolt, 65.
Now we need this on it, right? Just want to see if I can get it tight.
Oh, okay.
So,
Put the,
I get the right side. I know, but I just want to get it on there. Throw it out there with a lot of pressure on it.
You got it.
So I need the right size. 3/4.
Is it 3/4?
3/4.
You need a deeper size.
I need a bigger size.
Oh, it's just
This size.
Oh, it's a 3/4. Okay, that's okay.
You got it.
I need the wrong.
Here, try the 3/8 drive with 11/16 socket. Is that what you're thinking?
That's
Look at it, just going on there.
Slides in there. Yeah, we're all set with the fuel gauges and the set right now.
yes.
Yeah. Out of the way. Thanks, we get well. job I was born to do.
Sitting there.
Or not.
You can't see
My
it.
choice of putting a 60-pound flywheel in my lap was suspect.
Yeah.
He doesn't get out.
It's been a long night.
What'd you bring? Did you bring some fun stuff to play around with this weekend?
Oh yeah. Old truckload. And I have 2 show cars. I have another truck coming on Saturday. We just been
Okay.
Shark Nose Graham and 52 Hudson.
Are we doing a youth judging deal? I was going to say, I didn't know if you were a part of that.
I try usually, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think they are doing that. It's just over near the stadium. Specific details.
David there? Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Randy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he here?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Well, the 4 of us this year building it. Brett, me, Randy, and Dave. So, mixing it up just a little bit.
There he is.
Hey there.
How you doing, man? Good. How are you? Doing great.
Yeah, I was just trying to get it to seat really evenly, you know. Just
Watch
felt
out,
like
this
it was
guy.
moving just slightly.
Yeah?
Keep an eye on him. Did we figure out what pound feet this is supposed to be?
65. How you been?
Good. I'm doing great.
Which it's set at. Too.
Yeah, your angle may be better.
Right.
Try it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Did you get the leverage?
Well, I should say, with the clutch forward, you need to keep
Yeah, right? I'm good.
I'm out.
Perfect.
break away, or what does it do?
Tell me, I just did 57.
Beeps.
Right there.
We can switch. We can just.
Tricky to type on.
Right? They just torque that. Torque that another
Torque that down.
50 or so. Woo. Yeah, you kind of think it'd be moving a little bit, right?
It's tight. Punch tool.
Thanks.
Just settled a little bit or something. Did it bolt snap?
Right, okay. Yep.
Just one last little thing. Yeah.
I would
Well,
back.
no, that'd be really bad. So 65 pounds. That's all you're doing. Was there any, I think it was just.
Right, yes.
Well, okay.
We rebuilt the engine a couple months ago.
So spin it.
Same engine I was put in it, but completely rebuilt. Mine was the same one when I bought it. Really? And on the block it had manufactured by Ford.
Okay, what?
Sounds awesome. 6
Look, this
this right here, because there's supposed to be something there, dude, it's pushing me. That's what that was.
We'll use them.
So we didn't know this one was the body and the slip and everything. This one we got what you see here, the oh you got that's it. We got the body, we got
So
the engine we found with it.
See what happens. Moves a little. Well, I think.
What year is this?
30.
30?
And now it moves.
Now it moves. 31, I guess. 30, 31.
Oh, nice.
In theory,
it's 30. In reality, it can be take a look and see. Frames are all the same.
I don't see. Yes. Here's the Okay. So here's the situation. So
this was tightened.
Both of these were all the way bottomed out, and as we were torquing this in, it was contacting these, and it cracked this right here. It just cracked it. So we just backed it out, turned it, and this all seems okay, but these were all the way hitting our end. So we did. But I don't know.
Should be fine. Should be fine. Just make sure they're
We could weld if we had to.
right. Cast. No. Well done. We'll be fine. As long as it's
But I
on
just,
this side, yeah.
well, and that's what I just want to make sure that we weren't. Did you hear that, man? Ooh, what? So these. This bolt was both was tightened in. Yep.
Okay. Well, the problem was this audio was coming through too.
So I think this is loud.
That explains why it wasn't rolling.
Why it wasn't rolling.
That's a tight motor.
So, and those are all at 65 because they didn't. Like, but now they need to be safety wide.
Yeah.
Brad, take a hammer and get that top back flat. Yeah, flush.
Yeah, so like I said,
Okay, the inches.
I can't really do this and this because it runs into.
Yeah, yeah.
It's real brittle, so don't do it. It's very crazy.
Better to pull.
It's a 19. Well, it looks like it turned free, but yeah, but it seems like there's.
Oh, yeah, it's right. Pull it off.
No, they got the chassis. Yeah, but we didn't have to bring them on. Like I said, it seems to turn free.
Spring? Looks like it is, but we got to.
Yeah, we towed it down from
it should have
behind that thing.
Well, it should have an ear on it. I think it's got a lift up on it.
We're gonna be driving it back.
So you step on it, and you got a throttle.
That's the goal.
We could do it, yeah. We could get in here and do that.
Gearbox has got to go in for the starter.
Oh, steering gear.
Can't do the steering gear until we have the body.
Because it goes through the thing.
Yep. We could do it, but
What about the sword?
no. You said the wheel in or gear through.
I can get that other right one on there. Can you see that? No, you don't see that. I'll look, yeah.
So we're just reusing this. We don't have a new clutch. It's fine. I mean, honestly.
Compare that to the one in a box.
Is there anything I can run?
It's kind of tough to collect some of the other parts. Already learning about clutch.
About to check. I mean, it was just hilarious.
We don't have any.
It made a big pop too.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, you better, right?
Oh, this thing's lovely.
Is that yours?
Yeah, I mean, that's one.
Well used.
Put the freaking head on. We're waiting for copper coat.
So,
It's pretty slick. Copper coat. Hey, we got copper coat.
There we go.
the copper coat?
The copper coat.
Okay. Well, yeah, the surface of that head can be cleaned up. Yeah.
Sandpaper, yep. I gotta do more of this. This is pretty.
Yeah, I got
What'd you say? Pretty good. Yeah. There's a little tiny bit of width, but I mean, come on. Yeah, we should do a full rally setup of those 4 lights across the front.
And that other body has got lights too.
I can lift this.
So here's my thought.
Yeah.
I
Across the top?
I gotta set up. No, I'm gonna set up with the motion. No, I have a set.
Yeah.
But if we had extra,
I'll be here all day.
We could do a team of them. Everybody in the team gets a set. I'm gonna take them off. Take the bar, heat it. I don't want to slide.
Yeah.
Or shoot it.
Okay.
Right? Because I heat up and bend like nothing.
Yeah.
Easy.
How's it going? What are we doing wrong?
Well, I would have no idea.
You got a Ford hat on. I figured you were an
I
expert.
have one of those. But I don't
Oh, you
know
got one of them? Nice.
Just exactly like it.
Oh, do you?
It's all done.
That's cool.
Well, yours is all done too. I
Yeah.
didn't mean to say it.
No, we knew what you meant.
That thing has covered thousands of miles since last year. Absolutely thousands of miles. We drove it on Great Race, went to SEMA and back. It's been coast to coast. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And yeah, I was driver, and we had someone else. The company was navigator in that. We came in 31st place overall. So it was great. It was 105 vehicles.
Yeah.
David was driving the Green Dragon, which is the other team car, a 16 Peerless, and they were, what, you were 10? Yeah. What'd you guys come in this year?
12.
12.
We just out of the top
overall.
10.
So yeah, yeah, it was really fun.
You call that a
46.
47?
Yeah.
46.
And the bed on it is a 53 because last year that's the one that was here, and then the fenders are God knows what. We're not really sure, but it was fun, you know.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit later flathead, obviously.
Yeah.
But real good.
I was really happy to see that really fun.
Yeah. Luck of the draw.
So, when we were looking for vehicles this year,
yeah,
or the project, we come across a guy that had 6 of them.
Really?
I'm not kidding you. Yep. 6 of them. I'm like, really? 6 of them? And he was putting together a batch of parts, you know, so you could build one. Is what he was after. But
I bought 3. That
did you? Yeah. Right.
We got some sandpaper red.
Oh, cool.
But I did get the guy's name. I took a picture of the names that were in it. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. Do that.
We're just making sure the head's nice and clean, so we can put our copper sealant on the head gasket. Get the head gasket on there, put the head on, torque it all down. Just part of the process. The cylinders actually look really nice. We've been rotating the engine over. The pistons move up and down really nicely. Valves are good. They had to redo a couple of valves. I think it's going to go together really nice. So hopefully so. Just getting all the surfaces clean, making sure they're ready for a gasket.
I am twisting some more wires together, safety wire in the back, and getting ready for transmission. Well, the balance of the clutch and then the transmission.
Hopefully. Guaranteed.
This is the body that we have right now.
Just did a couple more things. this is going to be fine.
I'm sorry? Really have no idea. Really have no idea as far as what the rings are. We have not had the pistons out. We checked the clearance relative to the bearings and set those. The cylinders look fine. They look pretty good. So really we'll know how the rings are when we fire it up the first time and let it run for a little while and see where we're at. We can also do a quick compression check if we need.
Yeah, we just found out it goes through.
So I'll sand this a little bit as well.
Yeah.
That's sweet, dude. Well, we thought we stopped by. Cool.
They have a baby in that car? They do. There's a baby in that wagon.
What wagon?
That red wagon. There's a baby in it. A live
no kidding.
baby.
You are correct.
I don't know if you guys heard, David and Brad, the sandwiches are here.
Oh, beautiful.
That's not far walking his dog along, bro.
Thank you.
Thank Nick, don't thank me.
Hey, we're in business.
Thank you, Nick. Thanks for doing
He's
the run.
getting head gasket in
Thank you for doing the running.
truck.
Appreciate it.
So I'm gonna
Feeling good? Got your bearings back again?
I just drove on the coolest road in Pennsylvania.
Really?
It was incredible.
734 by chance?
Fortunately, I was in the Explorer.
Or do you remember where you were at?
Union Deposit Room.
Oh.
The whole thing was 35. Hi, live stream. The whole road was 35 with flying twists and turns and hills, and it was great. It was a good drive.
Okay. Calling that good.
Oh, jeez. Get some food.
Yep. So Nick, do you remember where it's at so we can
Yeah, oh yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah. It's like a 2-minute drive from the hotel.
Oh sweet.
At least to get onto it.
What are you doing now? Whatever body you can find. Like that.
Right.
We were here last year. When you were
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. We just don't have. We don't have a body yet, but we have a chance.
That was the right stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a brand new one in a box. We used the brand new one in a box.
You know, like this? But it's so pretty.
need any assistance?
It hasn't been used, but we have a solid.
Guy over here with us just did a couple of these.
Oh,
Today,
cool.
so he
Okay.
knows it's hot.
Gotcha. What box?
Probably the same spot you found that.
You know, we set all that stuff up on the table. Up there, white box, normal looking gasket set.
That's something. So that's solid. So it's multi-layer. Go up or down any particular direction.
If it does rain or not.
You know, we could just tuck it in. If we move this forward, then we'll just roll that whole thing in.
Yeah, we should have there to sit out in the rain. Go ahead. That pulls. Yes, sir. Well, he brought a chassis. Yes.
You're gonna get a body here?
Yes.
This guy's
Yeah. Yeah, it's sitting over there.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
What are you gonna make this year?
Model A.
Model A. We watched you build that to the last. We were here the last day.
Last
Oh,
year?
yeah.
That was fun, wasn't it? It's hard to rain at the end. It rained on one Thursday, but the car show day,
Yeah.
you were out of here.
No, we were still working on
Still working on Saturday.
We didn't finish until like
Saturday morning or night?
night.
The place is empty.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there were like 30 people that sit there.
The video. That was pretty neat. Well, good luck to you. That'd be fun. It might be a little easier.
There's always going to be a challenge.
Yeah, there'll be something.
That'll be something to do.
Model A stuff.
Uh-huh. Brad drove it, stand up there, helped build it last year. Him and another person, and they finished 31st out of 100. Oh yeah, pretty good. Did well. Yep. Zero breakdowns. Oh. How you doing, sir?
Good.
So we're up here. So right now we're taking a break, as you can see, but at the same token, progress-wise, we're ready to put the head on the motor, ready to put the clutch in, put the transmission in, and we'll get the rear axle in. And then at that point, we're really kind of starting to be in limbo relative to a body. So we got to make a decision there or do some more stomping as far as that goes. And then also we can put the front axle in and start getting it buttoned up to that standpoint. We have a lot of stuff left because there's nowhere to sit at this point. So a lot of pieces, parts to find, get wired up, get all that. So it may look like we're making progress really quickly, and then it's going to slow down to a halt, I bet. But I'm sorry.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, so when I guess setup day closes here at 6-7 o'clock, we're all going back to the hotel and get some, well, basically curl in for the night because some warm milk and nighty night time.
It'll be another long day.
Because last night was a late night with all the anticipation and you know, thought processes swimming around as far as what we're going to do and that type of stuff. So yeah, good stuff. I'm still very apprehensive that this motor may or may not run, but we'll see.
You could. Head gasket on. Head on. Pressure, probably pressure test. Pressure test.
Yeah, we're bringing it.
At least we'd have an idea if we got a fighting chance or not, right?
What body you putting on that?
Not sure yet. What would you put on it? Roadster?
Uh-huh.
I guess.
Roadster with a real short windshield?
Yeah, there you go.
Not a bad idea. Oh yeah, we got, like anything, we got to find one that hits us right, and of course it can't hit us too hard in the pocket either.
Yeah, right.
No different than anybody else.
Right. Hey, well, good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We'll come back and check on your project here.
Chocolate stew right there. Yeah. Gotta be over people.
Should we start writing up on the board?
Yes.
And now that we got markers.
Yes. Everything we need, everything that we've already found, everything on the board, just cross out what we found after.
Right.
All for you, sir.
That's pretty amazing.
What?
That's pretty amazing.
Is there any more sandwich there anywhere?
From the truck.
Want to have this one?
There's stuff in there.
I think we're going to take the left route for this.
Do we care about getting the head on this thing for tonight?
Yes, yeah, finish cleaning all that up, and I'm sure there's a box somewhere we can spray the copper coat onto it.
Yeah.
That is new. Nice find.
What you can find out here in boxes.
Yep. That's the one we haven't seen. Which one you like better?
Do we have new hardware to secure the head, or is it just a bolt stuff?
There are nuts. Let me hear something.
Yeah. Do they need little washers under?
No.
Okay.
Just loop the threads and we'll do that.
Cleaned up.
Are we going to be able to use the brake pads that we found? Or that where you guys talking about that?
We got one full cylinder.
So we can
Actually, yeah.
What?
How are we gonna? What are we doing with the? So you got to put it through.
I just got it. I couldn't.
Alright, Brad, what are you doing?
All right, well, we're going to get the head on, which we're actually going to use a new head gasket. Pretty exciting. So Brett and I have cleaned the surfaces of the engine block and the head pretty well, and feel like it is very flat and ready for action. So spray some spray gasket sealant stuff on, which will help this sort of settle in so there's no leaks. Spray it liberally on both sides, get it on top, put the head on, cinch it down.
What's the rule say? How long do you shake that?
What's the rule? I don't know. 40 minutes. I have to shake it for 45 minutes at 80 degrees.
You want to do all
Keep going. Yeah. Can we time lapse this part? I don't know. I feel good about it already.
All right, so what else we got here? We got daylight bracket.
Not this one there.
Bumper bracket.
Stuff's incredibly toxic, so you don't want to put it on your fingers.
Spraying on the outside of the head?
What's that? Did I spray it on the head? No, certainly not.
Is that wet?
Oh. Oh, the head?
Yeah.
We did that.
Brake clean?
No. Spray that on the one.
Don't you have the dust?
You cinch all that down amongst all the cutters. Probably get some mosquitoes in there. Do we even have brake clean over there?
Yeah.
Where's the brake clean?
Remember that box with all the oils and that in it?
It's all just standard with this curing.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. So what is it this year?
Wait for it.
I'll let. I did? Where?
The spot that's not covered.
How can you even tell that? They can see it? Is it this corner here? No, it's sticky.
It's Matt and Justin.
I'm telling you what.
What's that?
Right here?
Oh, for the top?
They might be right. There it is. Does this make everybody happy? Eh? Reapply. A little extra.
Yep.
Fun. Yeah. Should have lots of parts here.
We're hoping.
I've seen these things get pulled off.
Are you saying that this isn't a high performance automobile engine?
Exactly, a clean room environment.
Oh, I
So whenever you're ready, Brad, after you're done here, you go up to the pen.
Just start it right now.
As soon as he's done, I'll just.
Yeah, this is good to go. So.
Oh, fine.
Is it running?
Yeah.
No, isn't that terrible? Can't get away with packing it up. This is basically traffic. Mowing lawns. Maybe that's how we can get more gas. That's the worst.
That's it. And the rest is just. See, just.
Yes. It's like brand new. It's from the factory.
It's exactly that.
sure does. I don't know what you're talking about. This is factory spec. Sweet. All right. I don't know if we can trust the guy.
Hey, Randy, you need a hand?
Huh?
You want someone to come with you?
Trying to do your shopping for you.
All right.
Dad's with us. Yeah, the black guy.
Figure it out, I guess. What's the worst that can happen? Well, I think we found that out a couple of times. Yeah. Are we gonna have music that plays soon that goes down? Add that in the post, right? Yeah. Okay.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's a non-interference motor, so we should be fine. As in, it doesn't interfere with your day with any of those motors.
Doesn't bother.
It doesn't bother.
This one over here is all weird again.
Is it all wonky?
Well, this one over here did fit on the gasket, and I think it's gonna be the same for going in.
It's true.
Push it any way.
Well,
Try to maneuver.
you know what? If we could lever it just a little bit, that probably wouldn't kill us. We don't want to do it. So.
Let's see what. We got one stud that's a little
Wonky.
wonky.
I think we can tap it. We just keep tapping. Where'd the hammer go and a little block of wood?
Use the butter. Use the butter. Tap on it. Just watch.
Oh, here it's running yet.
Not yet.
Use the other end of the hammer.
We've got another camera.
Get there, ain't you, huh?
We've got one stud that's just a little this way, so we're.
Now you need a bigger hammer.
Yeah, you get all kinds of. What's coming up to the
How's it going?
With you? Hey, had to come see how you're
Didn't
doing.
blow that
here.
out before you threw it out, huh? Want to pull it up?
What?
Good to see it.
This is when you guys came off it, right?
But it has to be.
Yes.
Right?
There's a big chunk there. If you
Probably pull the head off. Knock it out. Blow it out. Watch this piece off now.
Ain't gonna come
Is that the guy that said about the oil thing?
It's got that similar voice, doesn't it?
Anytime. Now you need something wood to try it with.
Oh, I feel like it's.
But you get there. What day you leaving to drive back?
At this rate, who knows, right?
a few weeks.
Month or two?
get it down that far, they don't go the rest of it. You gotta hit it.
Play that Deweese receipt was one of mine.
Blow that stuff out of there before you.
Get mad at it, it'll work.
No, that's actually the car we built here last year. Okay. So last year we came with
Go.
chassis and
Yes,
front
sir.
hood. That's so
That'll
that
work.
cab, hood, and front hood. And then we purchased the motor here last year. We purchased
You sure?
I
don't know. We have not seen
all of that. All
Right
of
on
that.
it. They're all.
The body, which I guess the bed and fenders could be considered body, but
Right,
everything was assembled and purchased all here in the car. We did.
Yeah. A little oil on these.
We did.
I don't know what the torque sequence is or the torque, so
This
we'll have to find it from the
Work.
manual.
Inside to out.
Dave and our master welder took a boat and then welded, I don't know where it is now, but welded a bracket to attach the tail of it to the front of the frame. He took out the front axle and he just bolted it on right there. And then
working
it
sequence.
It flat-tailed behind the
One.
truck from Mich over
Install all 14 head nuts, nuts, and
No,
hand
in my chassis. So
So let's hand tight.
to title registry the frame is Michigan, so we can put it on the back. It had to be a rolling chassis.
Let's do
What
that.
is this? There's a little pan over here.
This is just us at Hagerty challenging ourselves to do something cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully other people can have some great meat as well.
I do. That's great.
Yeah. That'll work.
Yeah, Loctite red. Yeah.
Yeah. Loctite, never mind the grease. You know, if you didn't put grease on it, you would never have to worry about taking it apart.
That's probably true. Remember, it only has to last 700 miles.
Yeah.
Not true. That's what we said about that thing. We drove it all over the country.
Well, that's if it lasts more than 700 miles. Then it gets period correct performance parts.
After we built that truck last year, so we drove it from Traverse City, then did a maintenance once over and got rid of all our shoddiness that, got us home and made it everything better than to go further than just being real. And it immediately went then from Traverse City to Tennessee and did the dirty
Yeah.
tour to see.
Are we getting comments that we should be wearing gloves? Yeah.
Also,
You can do whatever you want. You don't have to listen to the internet. They can hear me.
I
They
like
can
my
hear me say
I like
that.
my food that tastes like
You
crazy.
don't have to listen to the internet.
Here.
Actually, in fact, you shouldn't
this
listen to
guy
the
right
internet.
here is the driver of the truck.
Non-chlorinated,
And
so it's better than pool water. Excellent. Just don't spray it on anything and then try to weld it, because that would be bad.
Right.
Because the other stuff is in it. Although the non-chlorinated helps that.
Hey David.
Yep.
What's the Green Dragon?
17 peerless.
17
Here.
It's difficult not to stop while you're working.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, yeah, because you had to go down on the things, but that's okay.
Well, I'll be back to check on you.
Hope you come back.
Have fun.
Thank you, sir.
Give me whatever fenders are going to end up being? Sign fell down. All right, so we'll leave these and we'll torque them when we get back. But they're just hand tight on it. We're going to look at bodies.
Oh, yeah. Why don't we finish that though, Brad?
What's that?
Brad?
What's going on there?
Finish torquing the head out.
What's here?
That's done.
Yeah.
Now we Oh, is that on head? Oh, you got it right there.
We got the manual.
Torque it down. What's it go to? What's the number? And you increment it. So whenever I talk to Dad, I usually break it into 3.
Okay. And then torque all that nuts to 35 pounds, correct sequence, torque again to 45.
Yep, there we go.
Okay.
So they're laid it up. So go 35 at the sequence.
Yep.
Right?
And then 45.
Yep.
The only way we can do that, we would have to go offline and
The reason I said just torque it down is there's no sense in
if they're all going to leave and go
get the job done. Yep.
I was telling Ed and asked Josh for this for home box I got the site. I didn't say anything about wanting it. So we're gonna have to make a flange for this.
All right, well, I'll send you a note after.
Should be doing it with thermostat housing as well. Thermostat. Oh. Okay. Part of the torque.
Yeah. Grab that.
Yep.
You got 10 more volts before it gets to it.
You got a marker on here? Where's the marker?
Good mark your cap?
I am.
Good job.
Yo.
All right, I'll look on the list. I'll make sure.
Because if so, we'll unplug this and we'll attach it to the cable.
I think we do. I think we all go out for a walk. I mean, we're going to be in a good spot to I'll say to walk away. We all go out and start looking at stuff. We know what in the hand.
My thought was to meet up with Kyle, Bill, and then say, all right, well, let's show us what are our options. What have you guys find? See us yeah, we can potentially see something else out there as well. And then hopefully we can. Yeah. Well, yeah, no problem. We can walk away from here. You gonna check back throughout the week? Make that decision live.
I'm not sure
Right?
how much we're going to be here, but yes, I expect. What do you
Or at least.
the frame?
Yeah. We just put the motor in it, we put the trains in it, put the rear in it. Basically a rolling chassis.
You had to, didn't you?
We had to bring that came with the chassis. Yeah. But we don't know if it runs. So we're just put the head on and here we go. It turns.
That's not the one you built last year.
Sure is.
Is that?
Yeah. Yeah, so that thing's been thousands of miles this year, all over the country. I mean literally coast to coast.
It's a little ADHD. Is that the rest of the ladies?
Just a little.
That's the best. Yeah, great.
Yep.
Yo.
Yo.
Yeah.
Got it.
something like 10. And then
55 pounds.
well, it's a sequence of 35, 45.
What's the one that you were talking about that Randy saw that was almost?
We're gonna go for a walk and go look at it.
How's it going?
Yeah.
So not. Oh no.
All right.
No.
Okay.
So we're waiting on Randy's gonna bring these back.
We gotta put the thermostat house on the
Yep.
same, or the
So
water neck on the same time because of the.
because it's gonna be
a
dark
head
in
bolt.
sequence.
Fine. Okay.
But let's get it done.
Yeah,
And then
fine.
it's.
Okay.
Finished.
I feel good. I honestly. Do you think we'll be able to get that back in the transmission and that back in tonight before we have to shut down?
We could.
It's possible.
Or do we want to?
I'm thinking we're going to go for a walk and look around at everything else that's out here. It's setup day. Let's see what people got.
Fine. Okay.
Is this gasket just oversized?
What's that?
Is this gasket just oversized?
Yes, I believe so. It's just how she fits.
Yeah. And is that the little thing with the little paper gasket?
Yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and look at that pins because I thought I had another one of those pins.
There it is.
You should put cardboard on either end ears out here so it doesn't.
We're gonna need sealing because of the little differences.
Okay. I put it in a drawer.
Okay.
Do you want to use that or do you want to use the red permit? Probably that'll be better. You got red permit next. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and look for another one of those.
So we're on number 11 right
You
now.
have
Stick up cardboard. Like matchstick works really well, something like that. So business card, doubles probably.
Brad, got a business card on you? Nope, but I can have one on me in 2 seconds.
Hey, David.
Probably not.
Oh, sorry. You're doing something. You want to give everyone just kind of go down like where we stand and what we're going to possibly go with.
Yeah. So we're gonna finish torquing the head down, get this side of the engine done to this point. At that, instead of jumping into the transmission and the clutch, even though everything's sitting here, we're gonna go take a walk. It's roughly 3 o'clock, 3:20. We're gonna go take a walk and see what vendors have showed up early on setup day for ourselves. We've got Kyle and Will out walking the show as well. We want to go see what bodies they've already found and as a team kind of look things over and see what we have. But I believe we're going to take you with us. So that'll give everybody kind of a bird's eye view of Hagerty Swap Meet. Or Hagerty Swap Meet. Yeah, sure, we'll rebrand it. The Hershey Swap Meet. Alright. So here's the deal. Put this on. It's advised. Yeah, because there's just a little left to go. But here's when they cast these, it'll always bow. So the nature of the beast.
That's repaired already?
Yes. It's been cracked and repaired. It's been branded. So again, what happens is when it's cast, these ears as they cool, are going to naturally pull here. Right? So they go. Well, then when you pull them down, they break off. So what you do is you put, yeah, exactly. So what you do is you shim with a matchbook or doubled up Hagerty. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
And do they pull out after you pull that out after it's tight, or you leave it?
I really don't know.
This is according to Randy.
Right.
Okay.
This is Randy's.
Well, that's what the book says. Right there.
It
Also.
says the matchbook's right in there.
So I don't know if it finally comes out. And this one has been repaired. You may still find it at least.
Hey, Mike. Mike, just go black for a second.
There's still more.
And then we're going to all go look at what
Yeah,
is
that's
out
all
there.
we need.
Bumper brackets.
So I know we need pedals.
We're going to find out what
said what he thought about that one?
These are
like it. They're waiting for the guy to show me that. Okay.
Which one's in the body?
One that you found, yeah. Is there a phone number on it at all or anything?
Yeah, I can.